Hey everyone, how are you guys doing today? It is really nice and warm, and I can tell summer is around the corner, so I'm in a very good mood. I wanted to spend some time today showing you what I do instead of putting grids on my paper. Like I said before in my previous video, I call it the guess method. It's basically sketching a bunch of lines onto the picture and figuring out where things go. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Awesome, so I have everything here and ready to go. And right here I have my lovely photo reference that has a whole bunch of lines in it because why? It was finals week and I have no ink left in my printer. This picture is actually a funny story within itself because my cat is standing on top of my brother. But that makes sense because she is a queen. I like looking at it as curves. What kind of curves are going on? I have this kind of curve going on and then I have a bigger bump, but it's very slow curves. Slow curves. I'm starting to understand how this picture is going to look when I begin drawing it. I'm going to start off by looking at kind of where this is centered in my paper, and it looks like the eye is going to end up lining up kind of in the middle of where everything's going on. So the head's going to be off to the side. And see how I'm just wisping the lines, like I don't even care. These things are gonna get erased, so no skin off my back if it's not correct. I'm not pressing very hard, I'm just going for it. Now I'm gonna start kind of creating the triangular ear shape. And while I'm going, sometimes I'm not even looking at what I'm drawing, I'm looking at the photo reference that I'm going off of. See how it's really imperfect at this point, but I at least have something on my paper to work with. Then I'm going to start looking at how does that ear falls into this other little arch. And it's a very kind of gentle arch. And then there's another arch that comes right off the back. So I already know that there's going to be some fixing involved, and that's okay. And I hope this actually gives some of you confidence that if you don't think that you're that great at drawing, I want you to see that to me, when I'm drawing, it's a guessing game. And I end up figuring out where things go as I go along. I'm not sitting there drawing something very perfectly in. This is the way that I really prefer, and that's why I call it the guess method, because I don't expect myself to get it right on the first time. And then sometimes I'll add lines in just to help me get things straight or figure things out. So I just have a line here. And I want this to come out a lot more. It's almost like sculpting. Just kind of placing a leg in there, kind of extend it outwards a little bit. See how I've already started to get a more accurate image by just placing these lines, and I'm just scribbling them on there. Not too hard, very delicately. But obviously the first line that I made, it needed to be, you know, fixed and extended. And I'm not even in the process of erasing things and coming up with more defined lines at this point. I'm just having fun with it in a way. I wish more artists took this process and enjoyed it more, because I know when I was learning how to draw, I took making the line art so seriously, and it used to be a huge pain, but it doesn't have to be. You know, if you do it this way, and you don't draw too hard and leave a whole bunch of lines, it's an enjoyable process that's going to help you later when you're drawing other things in. Because when you're getting the feel and placing all the lines in a more organic way, I find that when I'm starting to do the detail, it just gives me a leg up later on in the drawing. Even if I make them too big, I could still erase it. So I'm not stressing out. Have fun with this. Just have fun and relax. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please thumbs it up. Let me know if you liked the guess method, as I like to call it. Okay. Mwah. Take care.